Ooh, ooh, look at that face. Oh, hot girls are up. Hot girls are so up. Hello, hi, welcome to my channel. Chomi. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, we're filming a video with Mogau. It's a Q&A, a friendship Q&A. So we're gonna complete it because we've been at it. So I'm gonna take a few more questions, and then because Mogau was asking the questions, you're gonna see through the video. It's a bit disorganized, but you know, what am I if not the queen of disorganized? Let's do a last Q&A and then wrap it up because Mogau is about to be done with her makeup and we're gonna run late for the show. We're going. Tony, I honestly don't think the microphones are working, Mara. God is on our side. I don't know what to talk. It's sharp, ne? Yeah.
Look cute.
You look cute. You do look cute. Tony, do you wanna test the sound? I feel like the sound does not work. Like pause the video and play it, or do we sound like we are on microphones or what?
Oh, I don't think that they're too many long.
I think we're ready to go. Nice. And action.
I don't want me to hold it.
It sounds better when it's in your hands. Because when it's on your chest, it's fun. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ayanda. We had some slight interruption. We're doing makeup for a show we're going to tonight. This is Yolanda. She's a makeup artist in Boxbeck and Kempton Park. And what?
Just East Street.
East End. Yo, and East End,
And neighboring areas.
So why do people hate the East End? It's not so bad.
No, it's not.
They're like, you have to take 4 toll gates. I didn't use 1 toll gate to get here. Wait, we used 1. People on social media, they're like, East End, guys.
No, but East End.
But there's also no toll gate from like Kempton Park to Jamestown. I want a toll gate.
No, but people in Kempton Park are not complaining because you guys like fall in the same, you know, bucket as the people by East End. Like people in Santan hate you, I'm sorry to say. Like they do. They're like East End, this guy East End.
No, it's because East End has a lot of
it's mini Santana.
Mini Santana.
Yes.
East End, mini Santana.
You're taking it too far.
I'm telling you.
No. I was ready to side with you, but I'm gonna need to.
That's not true. It's because the East End in Almalugation and Chimhot.
Okay.
Like Foslora, Springs, all those areas.
Soweto
is not in the east, Soweto is in the south. The S in Soweto stands for south.
Does it?
I didn't know that.
Crazy. Soweto.
South.
Also, never mind.
I wanted them to see my reaction to you guys and your silly little thing of not knowing that the south, the S in Soweto stands for south.
But that's not even a fun fact. Yolanda lives in East End. East End is the place that everyone in Gauteng dislikes. So whether Soweto is in the east or the south, nobody likes any of it.
It's in the south.
Anyway, so we're gonna do a video, a Q&A, a friendship Q&A. Mogau has the question, and then hopefully none are personal, and then we're gonna do a nice get to know me vibe. Chom, do you wanna take over?
Yes, of course. Hi guys. I'm Ayanda's best friend, and I just want to ask you a few questions, right?
Ask who?
You.
Okay.
So we're gonna start off with a very simple, very generic one.
Okay.
What does friendship mean to you?
Friendship for me means community. You know the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. I think it takes a village of friendship to raise women. So for me, it's community, it's shared moments. I take personal offense when things happen in my friends' lives and I don't know. Because like I think part of taking care of community is by getting involved in stuff that happens in their life. And even when nothing is happening, like I like the exchange of life and hours and times.
Together. Yeah.
Are you gonna answer the same question?
Me? Now?
Yeah.
So friendship for me, more than anything, has been companionship, right? Which I think is not too far from friendship, but I love community. and my friendships allow me to have a community or to be part of a community, you know, the village that you were referencing. So yeah, for me, friendship means companionship, and it's not like just companionship, but I think the most important thing for me within my friendships is that I have true companions, you know, companions that I've also chosen myself. You know, I got the opportunity to handpick the people that are around me. So yeah, friendship for me is a very serious concept because I take my friendships very seriously. So yeah, that's what it means to
Okay,
me.
before you do the second question, I think some people know how we became friends. We became friends because Mogau shot her shot in my DMs
I did,
on Facebook.
absolutely.
I want you to tell them why you asked me to be your friend and what was your first impression of me when you met me.
At the time, for those who are on our little Facebook community, there's like a lot of feminists in that space, and there was a lot of feminists on my Facebook space, and then and it's people that I grew up around, you know, and watched others grow up as well on the online space. And then you popped up on my page somehow, and then yeah, I think obviously I sent you the friend request, I'm sure, and I was just so amazed at, you know, how smart you are. Very intelligent, can take an issue, unpack it, very articulate. And then I found out Oromopedi, and then I just kept finding things out where I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I love this girl. And then I was like, then I went into a DMs, and then I was like, I don't understand why we are not like best friends. Then we exchanged numbers, and you know, how many years later? 7 years later, we are sitting here.
What was your first impression of me?
When we first met, when we first met, we were at Abantu, right? And you just looked very busy.
I did?
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Actually, the dots are now connecting. Oh my God, the HDMI
has always been there. Guys, I've been telling these people my brain something is going on. But guess like
that time, ne? I remember we met him for the first time, so like I'm expecting this big reaction, and she was just like, hey, and then it was like on to the next thing. I have to do this with Sarah this, and oh, now she's here, she's not here. And I'm just like, hey, this girl is all over, she's busy. Hey,
I felt you're being too much. I was like, why are you so excited to see me? This is the first time we met, but you were already too familiar. I was like, yeah, she won't see me again.
You think so?
I was like, never again. She will not see me. Because she was so excited. Oh, Johnny! And then throwing herself at me. Mind you, which is funny because now we're now physical touch, what?
How the tables have turned.
You threw yourself at me in a hug at Abantu. So I felt that her personality and mine were too alike, and that
we were not going to get along.
We wouldn't get along. Because like when you have two domineering spirits, it's very easy for the other to feel, well, maybe for better or for worse, outshined by the other. Like when you have personalities like ours, it's usual that when either of us enters a room, we command the room because of our personality. So I felt not even in I don't want another friend like me or to get attention. It was more so I think that surprised me. I think we will clash a lot because of the fact that we are so bright and loud and domineering. And then I don't know what happened. Long story short, we started hanging out at each other's houses. I think we did that too soon, John.
I think so too.
The whole funeral visit thing.
Step by step.
Step by step. I think we expedited the process too quickly because next thing we're cooking together into your grandmother's funeral.
Exactly, because people around us were dying and stuff. So
yeah, so we had to go to funerals, and then I think trauma, guys. If you wanna form friendships, try funerals.
Let your grandmother die. That's the only way.
What if the grandmother is already dead? Just take the prospective friend to any random funeral.
Not any random.
I'll chop it, guys. There's something that happens when you're watching those big pods that just makes you realize and appreciate women. Because the men are just outside dealing with the cow the entire weekend. You know, what I'll take 4,000. I'll fetch on my level or what's like, you don't know level, I guess.
No, baby, what phone?
Yo?
Hold up.
You'll edit.
Baby?
How are you, madam?
I'm okay, thanks. How are you?
Location.
Sending it now. I thought when I got a phone, it's all like space. I thought the crash out, I'll crash out. Yo.
Yo, please don't crash out.
Get to crash out because I get it. I'm going to be positive on some location. Next question.
I threw myself on you, and then when you came in, I got overwhelmed. Like when you went all in,
The friendship.
yeah, I got overwhelmed. And then I stepped back,
And I was like, we are guys.
and you were like, first of all, what you're not gonna do is make me fall in love with you.
I had a call. I made a stress call. We need to talk about our friendship. Nagarata attention. What about you? Tell me what you expect from this friendship.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the history of it. Do you think that two people can be true friends if they have different values?
Different values, value king. I define a value. Because, for example, on the topic of abortion, a friend is pro-choice, the other friend is not pro-choice. Is it an issue of values? That would be a value, right? The principle that you stand by.
Yes.
I think that you can, because different values could be different religions as well, again.
Yes, yes.
I think you can be friends as long as you don't navigate those friendships or those relationships that premise or your values are different. Because if, like, let's say, in fact, is this phone not too dark? Or can I feel like we're in load shedding.
It has gotten dark for some reason. I think outside has gotten dark.
Never bring it closer. Because it looks like we are in a very dodgy place. Okay. Anyway, as I was still saying, try this angle, babe.
I think that angle was fine.
Yeah. Okay, that works. Okay. Anyway, I think that you can have friendships and relationships with people of different values, as long as the values are not too serious.
What the hell?
Like,
No, let's talk about like the example that you just made, right?
of religion or pro-choice.
Of pro-choice, and the other one is not
Pro-choice.
pro-choice.
But I agree, the other issue with that, Mohots, is that, in fact, I think it's going to be difficult to navigate the friendship, especially because when people speak of pro-choiceness, especially, they think of it as a right to humanity and one's anatomy, right? And if your value is that you don't believe in people making decisions about their own bodies, someone may consider that principle to be something that is oppressive or that does not respect people's sense of individuality, personhood. So I think it depends on what the value is and how far you're willing to bend your own values to fit the fact that other people won't think the same way as you do. So like if your values are strict, then I don't think that you're going to be able to tolerate people's differences and what they believe in and what they hold as principles and values. But if you have appreciation as well about the fact that not everyone will live the life that you live, I think you can also navigate friendships and relationships better. I don't know.
Yeah, you know why? I think it's an interesting question for you and I, especially, because I think people are of the view that you and I agree on everything.
We don't.
We really don't. Like there's some fundamental things that we don't agree on, and that for us is fine, right? Like there's
ways to meet each other halfway.
There is, and it's like, oh my gosh, somebody should marry us, because if we can navigate friendships this well and even navigate our differences.
Should we marry one guy or two guys should marry us?
Two guys should marry us. One guy is not gonna survive.
Two guys is too much. I throw the line. Two guys require 4 times the strength. One guy between the two of us
is fine.
We're gonna do fine.
So anyway, like with the pro-choice thing, right? Like I wouldn't cut a friend off if a friend said to me
they are against abortion.
They want to have an abortion. Okay. Like that wouldn't be my 13th reason, right? Now you look like you have a beard. Look,
guys.
So yeah, like if I mean, I'm not gonna cut her off because she's doing something that I don't agree with. She's my friend at the end of the day, and I will support as far as I can without also
Dictating.
not dictating, like also I'll like there's a certain length I will allow myself to go to to sacrifice
without breaking your own values.
Breaking my own values.
Okay.
Like, okay, let's make a practical example. Like Ayanda and her family, they believe in Badimu and Lidukoma, yes, Lidukoma and the likes. Me on the other hand, I don't, right? But then it doesn't mean now there's this huge barrier in our friendship. No, when something happens that she believes in and she's talking to me about, I think then it becomes my responsibility, first of all, to be sensitive to whatever it is that she's saying and feeling, whether I believe it or not. And then, yeah, man, we're spending too much time on this question.
Yeah.
How do you handle conflict in a friendship? Okay, wait, I want to go first.
No. I know what you're going to say. Don't.
What?
You're going to tell them about how I crashed out now.
No, I wasn't going to tell them that. I was going to say...
But now you're going to tell them.
No, I wasn't. I was going to say, in the 7 years that we've been friends, we had our first fight this year. And it was very unnecessary.
But it was her fault.
It's fine. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get rapist.
A lot was happening, okay? I'm just a girl. And my grandfather was dead.
I'm grieving. So we had our first fight, and I think we handled it how we handle everything.
Why? With a lot of tears.
A lot of tears, a lot of shouting. Not shouting, but a lot of, no, but you can't do that. No, but you were supposed to. No, but what you were supposed to. What? Then we saw.
You should have done better.
And then she went, okay, let's go, I forgive you. I was like, I never even said I'm sorry, but just like, okay, let's go, I forgive you. And that's fine.
No, I said for now. For now, let's take it as you are forgiven. And then you wrote me a long essay when you got home. And I was like, I don't have capacity for it. I'll see it tomorrow. You were like,
oh yeah. No, because also I don't want to put you like in a position. Oh yeah, one thing about me, I don't let things linger, especially with people I love, right? Because I'm anxious as well. So when something is bothering me, I assess the situation. She was grieving, so we couldn't like have a deep talk about what happened. But then when I came back, because I want us to be able to handle the situation better the next time that something like that might happen, then we needed to sit down and unpack it and really get into the nitty-gritties of that situation, right? And yeah, something interesting is that we were both sitting on grass, cross-legged,
in front
at like
of someone,
10
some
p.m.
random person's gate, and these two men walked past us and they were like, guys, let's Kalaluhum, you're gonna die, you're gonna get into a car accident. I was like, okay, there's one more thing to cry about. Okay, so how do we navigate conflict between us? We don't have conflict.
We don't.
Usually, like, if one has an idea, we just convince the other and we move. It usually doesn't take much because both of us are impulsive. So we rarely have
It really
conflict.
doesn't take much to convince either one of us.
But in any other case, when there's any other conflict, we talk too much. Like we talk too much. When we have conflict with other people, we usually hold each other and try to understand where the other is coming from, and we get the perspective of the other person as well, because although we love each other, I don't think that we're biased in our advices to each other. So we talk it out all the time.
All the time. We are always talking, so
Yeah.
we are always talking. Oh. What's a weird inside joke you have with a friend?
That would be with you. Do you think we're having such jokes, Tony?
Chobi, Chilulala. No, I mean,
Oh, we do have that. I can't
We
say
have
this
a
one.
lot.
Oh yeah. No, we can't say them though. Oh, but I'm gonna cut it out.
little phone. Nana, eh?
Yeah, can you roommate? Or he's been busy on my side too. And then what?
How?
I think you should assert dominance, babe. Give it the rules
Next month,
so that she's forced to ask me about it. It's late and she should have prepared it better. Sure. She could do it, but she's just like, Another question, please.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Have you ever made an unexpected friend, and how did it happen?
Like here.
Maybe you're having a stroke. Maybe we should leave the show and just go home.
I'd rather die screaming at song.
Question. How has our friendships, being friends with me, how has it shaped your perspective on life, basically?
It has made me a very radical lover. Like, I always thought of myself as Mutovat. But I think it wasn't until I became friends with you that I was a deliberate friend. I think also because you're a stubborn person, I've noticed that with my friendship with you, I have to continuously just reiterate my stance on things or what I think you should do or what I want to do for you until you realize, or look, this is what I want. Not in a mean way, but also because you're not easily influenced. I've learned that I need to be very radical in getting you to do stuff or getting you to see my perspective or getting to even spend time with you. So that my perspective on life was affected in that manner. I'm more deliberate now, like I'm in your face. Hey, I love you. Hey, look at me. Hey, da 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 da. It has made me want to be known to be trying. Because sometimes, like, when you're in relations with people, like, you don't want motora or munyak, because, like, you feel like a road.
Then you become vulnerable, no?
Yes. But I think I enjoyed that our friendship made me want to be seen as well. Hey, look at me, I'm doing this. Hey, I see you. Do you see me? Like that exchange of validation to say, your experience is valid and I'm here for it and I'm going to share it with you. So, yeah, so it has, our friendship radicalized me. Because sometimes the notion of friendship is appealing because, people like to just collect a list of friends. But is it really friendship if you don't see the people? Not just with the eyes. Like, you don't experience their experiences with them. And with us, I'm learning, and I actually wrote you a love letter, remember? One of your birthdays. It wasn't a love letter, it was a WhatsApp status, something along those lines. I said that our friendship inspires my other friendships. Because, like, now I just approach all of my friendships and tell, look, you're my friend. This is how far I'm going for you. And I want you to go even further because it's going to inspire me to go further as well. So, like, it has made me a very catalyst, man. You raise me up so I can stand on my toes. Exactly. Actually, what about you? That was a long answer, my God.
That made me so happy. That, like, made me warm inside. Wait, there's a phone call.
Yo, again.
But I told you it was going to happen. Yo, there's even missed calls. Damn it. What the damn it? Show face. I'm with my besties.
Why?
Am I not going to answer that question?
Oh, answer it.
I can't just do the video when people are talking, taking calls.
Okay, answer the question.
Okay. How has our friendship shaped
your life?
My life and my perspective on life, right? My boob is about to pop up. I think our friendship has forced me to be a little bit more grounded. Grounded in the sense, I now don't live or move within my relationships with my bags packed, because that's generally how I navigate
One
life.
foot in vibe.
Yes, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and it's not even like where you're gonna feel it, or Mogau is in
Talking
1
out.
foot. No, you won't feel it, because you'll just think it's my default setting, because it kind of is my default setting. So our friendship kind of forced me to care a little bit more.
Like, damn, this one's effort.
Yes, yabo. Like, care about your opinions, your advice, care about actually wanting to sustain this friendship, yabo. So it has also been like the blueprint of how I navigate my other friendships, because I am not a person like you, similar to yourself, who likes to be told they're wrong, yabo, because I think I'm smart and I'm always right. So then you're correct, Yolanda.
Yolanda almost fainted. She was like, love and light, Ayanda.
No, me and her are exactly like that. Like, that's why when we had that little tiff, we had the conflict, I was like, you're wrong. And she was like, no, but you're also wrong. Which we were both wrong anyway. But she was wronger.
You were wrongest.
So, yeah, so it has really forced me to be more open to being loved. Not only receiving the love, but also giving the love. So, yeah, it has... I don't know how to put it. Like, it has broken me out of this shell where I always felt so unsafe in my friendships and my relationships, and like I feel so safe with you that even when we fight, I'm like, you should heal this one. We need to move on.
Because I have a perfect definition for that. You know, like how therapists are like, sit in your discomfort. It feels like we're sitting in the low. Because like now we're broke, but redo it. You have to fix the financial part, but resharp.
First of all, I'm employed.
Damn. Let's not fix it, because it would require me to get a job, so never mind.
I'm employed. Yeah.
I think the light is fine. I'm giving up. Let's normalize doing that at least once a day. Okay, Chum, I have a few more questions for you. Do you have capacity to answer while you're getting your makeup done?
I do, but like, come sit down. Why are you standing?
Because I thought I wouldn't have space.
Hydrate.
Whoa, I'm so short. It always surprises me. I hate this angle so much. Never. Much better. We like a girl on her feet. The question is, how do you maintain friendships when you're trying to grow your romantic life, actually? Like, you're trying to be a wife, but you want to be a friend.
First of all, I am fighting for my life.
Because of the makeup?
Because of the makeup. Like, my eyes just want to tear up. But I don't have a romantic life, as you will know.
No. Like, what happens when you have a man, but you also want to friendship? How do you strike a balance?
That's easy. That's really easy. I don't know why it's a thing with people. When you're in a relationship, how does it affect your friendships? Like, okay, I think it's also because all my friends live far from me. So they never have to like fight over time for me between me and my boyfriend or whatever the case. I give everyone. So for me, it's easy because my friends get the time that they deserve, and my person also gets the time that he deserves. Yeah, well, I've never been in a position where I'm like, okay, I have to now navigate between am I choosing my friends or am I choosing this random boy whose mother I don't know?
How?
Yeah, well.
I don't even know your mother. Why am I choosing you?
But but above and beyond that, I've never had an issue, so I don't know how
to navigate it.
How else I would navigate it except how I'm navigating it now. Mm-hmm. Like, for example, your person, right? Mm-hmm. He's almost always with us. Mm-hmm. And I'm almost always third wheeling.
Okay.
So I think whoever is in my life needs to understand the value of my friendships and how much my friendships mean to me, and the complexity also of my friendships, because like for you are very in my life and my family, right?
Entrenched.
You are very entrenched in my life here. So there's basically nothing in my life that you're not involved with. I mean, you've even met my new boss, and I've only been there for a month or whatever. So you're quite entrenched in my life. So whoever comes along will have to
Fit the mold.
and like find your place in this community that I have built. Right? Not that now, our relationship needs to be centered around my friendships, but I like it when all my people are in the same space at the same time. Like now, all my best friends are together. Marakar akijoli.
The man is not here, but my man is here. Is that making up for it?
No,
Okay.
because he's not my man. So
I did try to suggest that we should marry one man. You said no, you want your own. Now you're lacking behind.
yeah, I don't know. Like, what are the challenges that people face with relationships and friendships, guys?
Do you not hear those speeches at weddings where people are like, "Lebala ka bakgotsi. Now it's time for wa ge motse."
I've never understood that. Like, also, this thing about when you are married, you only need to have married friends. I think I've spoken about it before publicly. And because, like, you and I are younger, right? The only thing we have in common
Is that we're girls?
we are girls and we are child-free. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
You are in a committed relationship of years and. But it hasn't changed the dynamics of our friendship. Like,
No, I think they say to say that friendships are individualistic. Like if you focus on friendships, you're not going to be able to build a successful romantic relationship.
but that's silly.
Damn.
That is silly. That's a silly mentality. Why can't I build a romantic relationship and a friendship, or maintain a friendship? Okay, cool. I get that. Obviously, as we get older, making friends becomes more and more difficult, right? But if I now get married or you get married, I don't think it will change the dynamics of our friendship. Look at Nontokozo, for example. Nontokozo is my other best friend. Nontokozo has a 3-year-old child. And that hasn't changed the dynamics of our friendship. Not like a lot. The only thing that has changed now is that when we make plans, we need to consider the child. The fact that uzele, which bores me, but what can we do? Like if you were to get married, okay, nothing would change anyway. But yeah, I don't
Nothing
see
would change
how.
because he's already incorporated in our life.
Into our, exactly.
Meaning, instead of people viewing friendships and relationships as different entities, just blend everything together because it's part of your life.
Exactly.
And that's how maybe also it eliminates competition, because especially with men, they have this thing of just hanging out with their boys. When they want to go out, they just want it to be them, their friends, and the friends' side women thing situation. It's very rare that they hang out, they bring their social lives and incorporate them into their family life. And then I think when they tell women to cut off any community or all friends that are not married, they're trying to make them as lonely as possible so they can plummet you properly. Do not agree. Do not agree. Okay, how do you think your view on friendship has changed over the years? Like you 10 years ago versus you now, friendship-wise. Have your views changed on friendship? Do you navigate it the same way?
No, I don't think I navigated the same way. I think I've changed in how I view friendships and therefore how I navigate them, because I was a person who was very possessive, not only in friendships but like in any relationship. Like you have to be
Mine.
in order for me to love you. And I think growing up, I'm in my 30s now.
Okay.
What my 30s have taught me is that I don't have to own a thing in order to love it or to express love to it. you don't have to be my something for me to be kind to you or for me to love you. So yeah. So I navigate it differently now, where, like, for example, I've met some of your friends, right? And some I like, some not so much, some I'm indifferent to them. But if this was 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I'd probably not like any of your friends because I would feel like I'm competing with them for you somehow.
Okay, okay.
And I'd also like be in a space where I'm always assessing, are you closer to the
Do you
want
want to do her mouth?
No.
Stop moving.
Oh, sorry.
Stop moving.
Should I stop speaking?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
So,
Okay, summary. Nothing much has changed. I'm kidding. A lot has changed. A lot has changed. I think also I'm that way as well. Like when I was in high school and I had friends, I didn't like it when they didn't spend like lunch with me or they seem to be closer to someone else. But now, like, I think I have a new appreciation for the fact that communities are not made of singular people. Like you have to, it's a bunch of people.
You know what the thing
Don't be
about
understaffed.
it is, Mokhotsine? It's arrogance.
Or to think when you can be the one and only thing that somebody needs or everything
Yeah.
that one person needs.
Not only that, you, for example, I have 4 best friends, right? And it wouldn't make sense if all those people were closest to me all at the same time.
Ooh, the seasons.
It just wouldn't make sense, right? So I was the kind of person who would say, if you are my friend, I must be your number one. But then I have 4 number ones.
Number one, I will give multiple choice.
You see? So it's quite arrogant because then you want people to place you as this number
Alpha
one
and Omega
in their lives while you are not doing the same to them. And Loana, okay, it's unhealthy to do the same to them as well because my friendships serve different purposes in my life at different times in my life, right? All of them are equally important to me. But for example, you and Nontokozo don't really serve the same purpose in my life or Spooky. The principle and the foundation of it is the same, but even the way that you do it is different. So yeah, that's what I've learned. I'm not so possessive anymore. I'm not so possessive, and I think I'm able, like I was saying earlier, that I'm now a lot more open to loving and being loved in friendships than I previously was. Yeah, like sometimes when you do things, right? Because you are an acts of service kind of girl. Like when you do things, I feel so overwhelmed because I still struggle with the fact that I'm deserving of those things, right? So when our friendship has taught me that, in fact, I am deserving, and not to be entitled, but now the way you've loved me and showed me love has now set a very different standard for me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Wait, I need to go back to the sun. I feel like this thing is too dark. Mohot, this thing was 12 minutes. I think we need to wrap it up here.
Okay. But can't we do our goodbyes?
We can't do our goodbyes because we have to do it till Get
our goodbyes.
I guess we'll take a picture of our makeup if it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was it from me and Mogau. I don't know when this video is going to drop, but I'm going to try to drop it as soon as possible. It's getting dark in here. I'm sorry if the video was slightly too dark, but we have a lot of lights. Like this makeup artist is fighting. Look at this. This looks like a studio. And she did her best, and we found the setup this way. I'm even using her tripod. So thank you so much for watching. Let me hold you up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you have any question for me and Mogau, put it in the comment section and then I'm gonna answer it. If Mogau and I don't agree on the answer, take mine.
She's always
okay? Love
wrong.
you. Bye bye.